Hey guys, Teague here with Corellian Run Radio, and in this episode of SWTOR 101, I'll be taking a look at the basics of the legacy system, and how you can use them to customize your player experience in the Old Republic. Let's make the jump to hyperspace and find out. In this video, I'll be going over what the legacy system is, how you can access it, and some of the basic principles you will need to know to use it to your advantage. The legacy system is evolving with each new update, so I will not go through each and every perk in depth, but I will look more generally at perks as a whole and show you how they can be acquired. First things first, to access the legacy panel you must complete Chapter 1 of a single character's class story on a given server. Once you reach this point, you will be given the option to pick your legacy name. This name will persist over every character you have on a server and can be displayed or not in a few different ways. Once you choose a name, you will notice that you have gained the additional experience bar below your normal one. This tracks your legacy level, which is shared throughout each character on your server. Doing pretty much anything in this game will give your character legacy experience, which will lead to increased legacy levels, which will be important later when we talk about unlocking perks. After choosing a legacy name on one of your characters, you will gain the ability to look at the legacy panel by hitting the Y key by default. The first screen you will see is your family tree. This is a fun little extra that has no mechanical purpose in the game, but allows you to arrange all your characters on a server into a neat family tree. Start by dragging one character from the bottom left box into the main panel, and then drag another over that first character's portrait. Characters can have several different relationships, from spouse or child to ally or rival. Again, this has no tangible benefits in the game, but it's fun to do nonetheless, so go nuts and see what crazy relationships you can create for your characters. Next up, you have your global legacy unlocks. Under the legacy header, you'll see Imperial and Republic class unlocks. These reward you for having characters of different classes on the same server. When you get a class past Chapter 2, you unlock a special emote related to that class for every character in your legacy. In addition to the emote, you will also unlock that class's buff to be used on all of your characters. This class buff does not stack, so you can't level 12 troopers and get 130% increased endurance, but you can end up having 4 different class buffs available to you at all times. When you complete Chapter 3 of your class's story on a character, you further unlock the class's signature ability to be used on all other characters whenever you use your heroic moment. Because of the restrictions on heroic moment, this is only usable for solo content in 1v1 world PvP, but it's still pretty fun to call in an orbital strike as a Jedi Knight. Next in the legacy unlock list are the racial unlocks. Whenever you reach level 50 with a particular race, it unlocks that race to be played as any other class in the game. Chiss Inquisitors? Sure. Radataki Smugglers? Why not? Additionally, for races that are available to be played by any class, it also unlocks all customization options available to that race. So if you want to play a Darth Maul looking consular, you can. Because humans are available in all types to all classes, reaching level 50 with a human character provides a 100 presence boost to all your alts. All races can also be unlocked by paying 500,000 credits for the more common races, and 1.5 million credits for the less common races. If you don't want to level an alt, just so you can level another alt, this is a great option for you. Finally, we reach the meat of the legacy system, the legacy perks. These provide mostly cosmetic and quality of life improvements across all characters on your server. All unlocks have a minimum legacy level to be purchased, and usually have additional condition or payment associated with them, such as minimum valor or alignment level to become available. Because the legacy system can be changed so quickly and added to, I will not go into detail on every single unlock, but you can read them for yourselves and decide which you want. I highly recommend Rocket Boost if you have the cash for it. The last tab in the legacy pane are your character unlocks. Unlike legacy unlocks, these will only apply to the character in which they are bought. Most of these are for making leveling alts faster or easier, such as XP boosts or earlier speeders, but some are useful for all characters, such as bonus critical crafting chance. Again, I'm not going to go into depth on each and every one of these perks. Just remember that these are only good on the character you buy them on, so don't go in your main and buy them all up and think you'll have them on every character. So that's an in-depth look in the ins and outs of the legacy system in the Old Republic. This has been Gaddock Teague with Corellian Run Radio. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time with more SWTOR 101.